Hey everyone, so we're going to be doing 5 basic spins for beginner level. Now you definitely need to have done a warm-up, so make sure if you haven't, you can go over to the other video, the beginner warm-up. It's also good for all levels. So we're going to go through 5 basic spins and then we're going to try and put some of them together in a short combination. So we're going to be starting on the left side of the pole with the right arm up. The first spin that we're going to do is going to be hooking the inside leg against the pole. So think of it as the inside leg comes to the front of the pole and then squeezes with your heel coming towards your butt. So from here, you're going to be pushing off of your bottom leg. Other hand comes across your body. And you're pushing off that standing leg to come all the way down to the floor. So this one's called your front hook or inside hook spin. Inside arm is long, outside hand comes across, hook the inside leg, bend the bottom knee, and push to lean forward to come all the way down. So as you're pushing off, think of bending the bottom knee, but you want to keep a tight squeeze with your inside leg. So think of keeping your hips back a little bit. So you're not thrusting your hips forward for this one. You're just going to keep them down and back so that when you pick up or push off the bottom leg, you're going to bend it and bring it to the underside. So both knees are bent and you end up on your left hip or on your side. Let's do it one more time on this side, and then we'll do the left. Right arm is up, left hand across. Right leg hooks, push off, all the way around. Beautiful. Moving into the other side. So left arm is up, inside leg is gonna hook. You can step with your outside leg this time. That's gonna help to give you a bit more momentum. So you step right, hook left. Right arm comes across, same thing as before, push off, keep the knees bent. A good way to stand up, especially at the beginning, is to place the feet at the base of the pole and use the arms to push and pull all the way up. All right, so continue on this side, hook. Make sure to lean your body away from the pole to create more momentum. So lean, push. Yeah, let's do that one more time. So as you're working with momentum, the straighter your inside arm can be, the better. As well, think of your shoulder blade squeezing into your back. That's going to keep a really nice strength in your shoulder and make sure that you're not pulling. You're keeping a strong engagement through the shoulder blade so that when you spin, you're still building strength and you're not just hanging. All right, so now let's come back to the other side. And this time we will try and bring the hips forward. So your inside leg still hooks, but your hips come through. Your bottom leg is now going to come out to meet the opposite leg. So as you hook, you're going to push off. This leg is going to bend, but it's going to stay out to the side as if to mirror the other leg. So you push off, hips are going to come forward, knees out to the side. And it's okay that your knee comes down off of the pole as you come down. Good. So this one's a little bit more challenging. You have a hip thrust motion, and then you just have a little bit more of a lift the whole time. So you step outside foot, hook the inside. Arm is across, pull those hips forward, squeeze your butt, knees come wide. Good. And then you can always place the feet down to stand back up to make it a little bit easier. So step left, hook right, push off, knees come wide. Feet come together, stand tall. One more time like that. Good. So the really important part with those ones are keep your chest lifted and then hips pull through. So there's a slight back arch to it, but the more that you can engage your glutes, the more you're actually using your core and then using the strength of the arms and through the center of your body. Okay, so moving through to the other side, same thing. So reach tall, engage that shoulder. Arm comes across, look your inside leg. Think of hips come forward, your heel comes more towards your butt, and then your bottom leg does the same thing, so the legs are even. Ready? From here, push off, hips come forward, squeeze, knees are wide. And the more of a hip thrust motion and that you're leaning away to move around the pole, the more times you're going to end up spinning. So we step right, hook left, push, and come around. Good. I'm going to turn to face the back, and let's do 2 more. Good. Amazing. Okay, so now we're going to go into our back hook spin. So it's basically the same thing. We're just moving backwards to find the same positioning of your body. The arms do change a little bit, so you can watch me first. We're going to go with, actually we'll switch. Right arm is going to be up. Left hand is going to come in front. From here, you don't have to extend this arm fully. You're going to bend at the elbow and keep your hand about chest height. From there, same arm that's reaching up, the same leg that's going to reach back. So you're making a nice long line with your body. From here, this is a backwards moving spin, so keep this position and start to move backwards. Once the back of your leg touches, squeeze, bend both knees, and then you got your back hook. Notice how the inside arm ends up more in the bicep, and that's totally where you want to be. Legs can come together, and then come all the way up. Let's do that a couple more times. So bending at the elbow, reach up with the right, reach back with the right. Start to lean back, try and keep this position the whole time. Bend both knees. Good. As well, make sure that you're not trying to pull your body through your arms. You can see your top arm the whole time, and your hips sink back just slightly. So you're not sitting back, you're just allowing your hips to pull back. And lean, squeeze, hook. Good. Okay, let's do the other side. Left arm is going to be long, right, or left arm is back, right arm is bent. Start to lean back, lift that back leg, and bend it. Good. So as well, the more that you allow yourself to lean back a little bit, the more that you can get some good momentum with this one. So as you extend this leg back, lift it a little bit, and that will help to pull the spin around at the beginning. So extending the left leg, left arm is up. Lift it, and then pull back. Keep it straight, then bend once the other leg bends. Amazing. Let's do that one more time. All right, so good. So we did 3 already. Now we're gonna go into a basic chair spin. Right arm is going to be up. Left arm is across the body, just like normal. So from here, the knees are going to be coming up into a tucked position as you spin, so your legs are not hooking onto the pole. Okay, so we're gonna take a few walks into this one. So we're gonna walk right, left, and right. From here, that left arm comes across the body. The left leg that's in the back is gonna come around and then tuck both knees, and that's where you find your spin. Okay, it's a little bit harder to do slow, that's why you need to pick up the momentum. So walking into it and then taking the legs up is the best way to go, okay? So we're gonna walk right, left, right. That arm can stay at the beginning or it can come there as you start to lift the legs into your spin. So it's up to you. So we start with inside leg, right, left, right. Right, left, right. Then it comes around, pull the knees up and together. And you come all the way around the pole. So staying with that engagement of the shoulder, holding on, squeeze to pull down. The outside arm is going to do a little bit more of a push, doesn't have to be a lot. Just the idea of pushing to help you continue to move forward with your hips slightly away from the pole. So again, right, left, right, pick up the legs. Right, left, right, pull around. And this one's super easy to get out of. You just put your feet on the floor and then stand all the way up. Let's do 2 more on this side. And inside leg moves, right, left, right. Scoop it up. Amazing. And don't worry if you don't get around that many times at the beginning. Really, it's just building the structure of all of the spins themselves. So working on that arm, working on core, opposite arm, and then what the legs are doing. Let's move to the other side. Left arm is up. Left, right, left. So inside leg steps first. Outside arm is going to come around. Hook the pole at seatbelt height across the body. Ready, and left, right, left. Pick up the legs. And come down. Good, so 3 more times. We'll use that shoulder, engage, cross the body. Let's do it. Left, right, left. Good. So you can see how I'm fairly far away from the pole. Don't worry about that at the beginning. You can be a lot closer to wherever it's going to be good for you to have that grip and to be able to move. Good. Let's start with the left leg. Left, right, left, and pull. Good. Last time. Ready? Big steps. Walk. 2, 3, around. So good. All right, so before we move into our last spin, I'm going to throw in an exercise that if you're finding your grip is very tight and you're having a tough time allowing your grip to release as you spin around the pole, we're going to do about 4 of these. So you're going to come up to the pole, chest is facing, or chest is touching the pole. From there, hands are going to come up. You can stack whichever, we're going to be switching. So stack 2 hands on top of each other, just above head height, and then come up onto the balls of your feet. A good indicator is if your elbow is in line with your shoulder, you want to be towards that 90-degree angle. So from here, you're going to lift 1 leg at a time. So you can separate the feet a bit more and maintain that connection against the pole of your torso. From here, lift 1 leg at a time. Good. So you start to feel how that works through your upper body. Start to feel the arms work and your upper back. So now from here, we're going to try and lift that 1 leg and then lift the other and slowly slide down to the floor. So this is a grip release exercise so that you feel comfortable sliding a little bit more with the pole. while you're still holding on. So allow your fingertips to come up a little bit more towards the ceiling so that you can release the really tight grip that you will have. So come up, separate the feet. One leg is going to lift, then the other leg slide all the way down. So you're thinking about pressing into the pole, but your hands are not gripping tight. Yeah? It takes some time to build up to this one. And feel free to put a mat down for your knees if you need. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more. If you have the right hand on top, we're going to switch to the left. So, against the pole, one leg at a time. Squeeze, slide down. Your goal with this one is your hands to slide down at the same rate and same timing as your body. Make sure the shoulders are not up towards the ears. They're backing down. Lift one leg at a time, and then slide down. So that exercise you can continue to do as long as you would like. So over the time with your practice, if you notice that your grip is still holding on too tight, that one is really going to help you to release some of that extra grip on your hands. All right, so the last spin that we're going to do is called the double attitude. So this one takes your outside leg and hooks the pole across the body. It's going to be behind your ankle, but if it's okay at the beginning, if it comes a little bit closer to your knee. We're going to work towards using the inner thigh, squeezing the back of the ankle by pointing your toe against the pole. So with the right arm up, we're going to take just one walk. So one step with the right leg, and then your outside leg is going to hook the pole. So from here, inside leg is going to step, and then as you come into that spin, bring the left arm across. So step, come across, the leg is going to come out to the side. It helps to think of the arm and leg moving together. So as the ankle hooks, the hand grabs, you're going to push off, bend your bottom leg so that you're mirroring, doing the same bend with both legs. Both feet are pointing in the direction that you're moving. Try and point this front toe to keep your ankle against the pole as best you can. Let's do 3 more on this side, and then we'll do the other side. So step right, arm and leg come around, hook your ankle, push off, right leg comes to the back. So pushing off for this one is very important. Your standing leg, so the right leg is going to really push to get you going and build that momentum. I'm going to turn to this side, and we'll do 2 more like that. So right leg steps, left arm comes across, push. Good. Ready, and step right, hook left. So good. Let's move to the other side. Left arm is up. You're going to be stepping onto the left leg and then hooking your right. So big step on the left, right leg is going to come around, and same with the right arm. Step, hook, push off. Good. Last 2, I'm going to face the back. So left leg is going to step, right leg is going to hook, right hand comes around to grab the pole. Hook and push off. Good, last time. Thank you guys so much for joining these 5 basic pole spins with a little grip release exercise that we added in there. So You can continue with the beginner spin combo video that is going to be next after this one. And then just make sure that you follow it up with a cool down when you're done.